Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to part 2 of today's stream. I've had an absolute nightmare this evening. I should have been on maybe what, 2 hours ago? Let's turn this music down just a touch. So we're just sitting in the background. Excuse me, I should have been on. How's it going, Damien? At least 2 hours ago, and my PC decided to just not boot. It was giving me blue screens of death, loads of errors, and eventually it was one of the hard drives basically. So anyone who knows IT, the master boot record just gone mad. It just gone crazy and decided it didn't know how to boot up, and it's fixed for now, so we'll see. I've only booted it up one time after that, so I just thought I'd just do this. How's it going? The fuck boom. How are you? Welcome in. Right, so enough about me and my problems today. How are you doing? How's your day going? How's your Valentine's going? Have you sent Valentines to anyone? Have you done anything nice for anyone? How's your day? Right, before we start playing, do you know what? I'm actually going to turn this music off just a sec, because we're going to get into the game any second now. And I'm also going to move my camera. Okay, my camera's very bright tonight. Really bright. So anyone that is following me, I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube today. So if you follow me or watching me on Twitch, why not hit follow? It costs nothing, it's free. If you enjoy the content, if you don't, doesn't matter. Say hi, and then, you know, nice meeting you. And for all my YouTube people, have a little go at that. If you dare, click on the like button, help a bro out. It helps massively. And if you like any of the content, you can go and check out my other videos. I've got some content on there. Why not consider subscribing? Right, should we get into it? I don't think the shop's changed today. Right, we've got just this, Damien. So you went out with a girl you went out with the girl you know, and you went to cinema to watch Madame Web, and then you had homemade Chinese. Oh, nice. What Chinese did you have? Love Chinese, me, you know. Oh, beef chow mein. Love beef chow mein. One of my favourites, that. One of my favourites. Right, let's just check the shop. I don't think it's changed. I think it's the same shop. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. It's the same from today. So I'm not going to go over the shop and have a look. It's just the same content that I showed this afternoon. I'm always thinking about getting these skins, you know, because they're just so sweaty. So sweaty. They just blend in. But I don't want to be a sweat. Not really. Not really. Right, let's play. And we've still got to do this one quest. This one quest we've got to do. I can't believe we're still on it. So we just need to get someone hired as quickly as we can and let them finish someone off, really. Ah, so annoying. So annoying. Am I ready? Is it ready? It is. She's sleeping over, so you're in a good mood. Oh, saucy. Saucy is the Chinese. Oh, so true, sir. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what someone would be liking. I seem like I'm in like heaven. It's dead bright, man. Why is it bright? There's no reason why it's bright. I think my camera's gone mad. Excuse me. We could do that. And we could also do that. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. There we go. I love this. I love this, lad. Love it. Love it. That emote. Right, where did they usually have the NPCs? Isn't there one over at Rebels, isn't there? We'll float over to Rebels. It's a safer drop. It's a safer drop. As long as you don't get sweated by some bots, we're all good. I'm level 142. Jeez. I've chewed through some of that. And we should have zip. Whee! Should have zip on tomorrow as well. Should be nice. I haven't seen zip online for a couple. He was on this afternoon quickly while I was on. Here's the going, Jess. So what's that big there, Damien? You had rice, noodles and 8 barbecue ribs. Yes, mate. Chinese barbecue ribs. Oh, getting me hungry now, man. You get me hungry. I love that. Love Chinese food, man. I love even the, what you call it? What's the stuff called? Prawn crackers, the stuff you get for free. Usually. I love all that. I've got little people at the door. Oh, I've got a little one shouting good night. Good night, baby. I'll get a VR. See you later. Okay. Good night, Leo. Good night, dude. Yeah, so this afternoon anyway, we had a little afternoon stream today. I don't usually stream in the daytime. I had my daughter play the last game with us. She was playing on Switch. Mate, right, we need to get out of there, don't we? We need to. I've run the wrong way. Yeah.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? Oh God. Sorry, I'm still coughing my guts up. Oh. Jeez, man. Yeah, but she got a clutch. Me and Slack got knocked down, and she took. It was 1v2, and she took them both on, and got the win. I need some health. It was amazing. I've never seen anything like it in my life. We need to get something here, don't we? Because this is not ideal. Yeah, we'll go over here. Is that a thing over there? Yeah, come on, we'll go over here. The Slack joining us tonight. Do you know what? I honestly have. Oh, let's not. I have no idea. If he's about what he wants to, he's obviously more than welcome to. But I don't know. Don't know yet. We had some good games though. Over the last few days, we had some good games as well. You're the closest to Slack. Oh, excuse me. Man, this gun is utter trash, man. Can we get one of these? Let's get one of them. Let's get one of them. Yeah. Oh, he's trying to go around me. I don't know why I've gone down. We just run around all day. Alright, that's a better weapon, isn't it? See outside. Should we really piss him off? The Reaper strikes, lad. How mad do you think he is? That gun's trash though. That gun is utter trash. Daddy Tangy. Right, let me just change over where these should sit. I have a way of having things set up. In fact, we leave it like that. And then if we can, we're going to go upstairs to... Oh man, that noise. I've got to remember I'm playing solo, so that noise means I'm okay. Unless it's me. Yeah, that's better. That's better. The NPC gone? Oh, you're shitting me, man. Is the NPC gone? Ah, so come all this way for nothing. Right, okay. Boo. Let's go. Yes, lads. Have I missed something? What have I missed? What have I missed? Right, actually I'm thinking of forgetting I've actually got a sniper rifle, haven't I? let's just come off this. Where is he? Oh, it's got no thing on it. There he is. Oh, and I've got to remember to stay still. No good. Yeah, don't worry about that, then. You go and enjoy the rest of your night, mate. Go and enjoy the rest of your night. It is a special occasion. See, I don't do any of that stuff anymore because, like, that's got no scope either. Because I'm married, so I'm not a romantic that way. I need a scope. I really need to get in the lair early, but I don't think he's cracked it yet, and I'm quite happy just sweating in there. Should we just have a little look and go in? Right, let's have a little peek. Ooh, hello. Has he been taken down yet? He's in here, isn't he? See ya. There you go. Are you going this way? Are you going the other way? Should we make him come out? Play? He's running. Oh, little shit, he played me. He played me. Proper played me. I thought he went in, but he went the other way. What a guy. That was a good play by him now. I'm going to warm up before I have anyone play. I'll warm up because I'm absolutely shite right now. Shockingly shite. Oh, I've just found my polos as well. Get in there. Why is my camera so bright, man? I look like I've been to bleeding clown school. Looks like I've been painted in white. Oof. Oh, man. Man. Come on. That was poor, that. That was poor. Scusi. What? Just start eating these into the sea. I don't care, lad. Oh, you didn't go. Man. Right, where are we going to drop again? They just need that NPC. Characters. Right. Why haven't I Jonesy? Why haven't I done Jonesy here? Right, she does nothing. Does he do anything? That's where we're going. We're going over there. We're going over there. What is that over there? Shit, this could be a mistake, you know. Oz, orange. Yes, lad. How's it going, Zan Peppy? How are you, dude? That's saying he's over there. Is he really over there? That's like 600 meters away. Let's have a little look. Doing well. Nice, man. What day were you? Tuesday? How's your did you have a stream? I'm saying how's your stream go today? Because I'm sure you had a stream today. I'm almost certain you did. Which I missed. I've had don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was a nice laid back easy stream. It was good fun. But I had what you call it? Just before, I should have been on like 2 hours ago, and my PC was giving me blue screen, the B-sods all over the place. And after I'd logged into it, it was the master boot record was absolutely ruined. So yeah, I'm not going that way. Not going that way. Master boot record was corrupt, so I repaired it, and there we're back. I didn't have to wipe it and format it and reinstall Windows and all that lovely stuff. There's someone behind me. Has he got a gun? Someone's got a gun. He's got a gun. Come on. Yeah, it was. I can say the stream itself was perfect. It was absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't ask for better, really. You know, I don't ask for a lot. I'm quite simple. Alright, here we go. There we go. I've got my sound a bit low on now. Someone is here. There he is. Come on. I'm not going in, mate. I think I'm mad. Just gonna come over around that side. See? Told ya. Let me just go higher. Let me just go higher. Oh. Is he? Come on. There's another one. He's a bot, isn't he? Look at him. He's just happy, isn't he? He's in his element. He's in his element. Look at him. Like a pig in shite. Yes. There he is. Oh, hello. No. Wow. 2 shots. 2 shots and I'm dead. 2 shots from that fucker. Alright, let's have a look. I'll read now. I got in the zone a bit there. Neglecting. Ah, is that right? You clearly told you about me. Nice. Is that DM, I wonder? Yes. T for tarot. Ah, T in the days. Tuesday, got it. Oh yeah, the Sid Pies. Sid Pies? I was going to say Pirates and Myers at the same time. Sid Myers or Myers Pirates. Like game. Windward, yeah. Is it good? Ah, do you know what? Is that the Steam one, is it? Hang on, guys, just before we go on. Like, anyone who knows me knows I'm a good sucker for a pirate game. And I don't know why. I think I can blame Sid Meier's Pirates. Is that all? Windward, is it Windward? Windward. I can't speak today. Oh, there it is, yes. It's only in UK. Let's just turn up the music down. Ah, look, it looks like Pirates as well. It's only £7. Oh. I think Zam Pepper, you might have caused hysteria. You might have caused hysteria. This could be me lost now. Lost in the game. Yes, what's that player doing? Why did that player run past me? Didn't even shoot at him. That's clearly a bot. Yeah, it's even got that angle on it, the angle down, looking at it like with your style of ships and stuff. Oh man, anyone who hasn't played, I don't know how you pronounce his surname, it's Meyers, Pirates. I know they remade it a little slightly, didn't they? They give it a bit of a graphical overhaul. But the gameplay's still fire. The gameplay is solid. Emotes at Pleasant Plaza for 5 seconds. Where's Pleasant Plaza? Am I going that way? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're going to do that one. No dancing with the governor's daughter though. I used to always like fumble and fall and shit, got it wrong all the time. I'll tell you what made me thinking about that. Thinking about Monkey Island 2. Where the actual in-game protection was made within the dancing of the retort you give back. I am rubber, you are glue. And if you didn't give the right reply off the manual, you were taking a chance because that was the piracy protection. You wouldn't know the answer. Well, you'd know the answer because it was only like 3 choices. But yeah, man. what a game that was. The sword fighting, yeah, that's right, yeah. You just give me it out with all the movements the way they used to like resort the sword playing now. I am rubber, you are glue. I bounce off you. I need to play Sea of Thieves again. I really need to get into it. When I seen that like Monkey Island was on, it was like, I need to have a go. And then like, that's all I kept saying. I'll have a go at that soon. I'll have a little go at that soon. But I'll tell you another one I'm interested in is that Helldivers 2. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. I mean, graphically it's stunning. But I've got it on the PS5. Zip, give me it on the PS5. And I've got it ready to rock and roll. Right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Can we get it? Yeah, lad. Right, we're going up. Right. Let's hire this person. Ooh, damn. I didn't want to eliminate him, I wanted to just drop him. Is anybody else here? It was brilliant, but yeah, both. Well, I've played most of the Monkey Island games, to be honest. I've played most of them, but like obviously the best ones were the first. I'd say the first three. Two was definitely. It's up there. It's up. I'm gonna take that shotgun. It's too dangerous to keep flying around. Come on, where's me dude? She needs to come down. Where are you? Here up top. Oh, hang on. Go easy. Go on, kill him. The NPC's taking shots as well. Go on. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't kill her. Ah! Oh, yeah. Hell, I've got you. Got you. Yeah, look, it looks pretty beefy. I've seen a lot of videos on it, and it's looking good. It's looking good. Right, should we carry on in here? Let's carry on in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Telltale ones just came out. Who was it who made them? It was Lucas Games, wasn't it? Who made the first two? I think the first two. What have we got here? I've got to take that now. That's awesome, man. Don't need that. Let's just throw this down. We need to get our thing, don't we? Oh, so they were different writers for the 3 and 4. Ah. Right, we're going to take the health. See, I didn't know that. That's all. She keeps throwing stuff at me. Right. I've got this mission to do here. Where this character, NPC, has got to kill an opponent. Because the NPCs are dumb. They're not killing the players for me, so I think we have to drop them. And then let them hopefully finish them off. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's go this way. Oh my god, shit. Holy fuck. Shit then. So the latest one is interesting since it's by the same person that did 1 and 2. So you know that's definitely a good thing. Because they've already got the groundwork laid. They basically built the game. So I'd be really interested in playing that. Right, where are these guys, man? Where are they? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Don't be throwing ammo at me. Let's just go kill people in the nicest possible way. He's up here. I'm the same, you know, Zan Peppy. I've got like games there lining up in the back, just waiting to play. You're gonna fire it up right now. Oh, hello.
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
Try not to kill them. I don't want to kill them. But obviously I did. I don't want to do that one. I've got 3 of them shotties now. Oh man, that noise. That's too close. Too close. Okay, I'll take that as well. I'm gonna take that for a minute. Just for a minute. And your solo, they don't get down. Oh, okay. Come on, come on. Alright, there we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. Smoky Joe, lad. Oh, hello. How come it's pinging that? Oh, I've got the key card, haven't I? Ah, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I need to get this mission done. This mission needs to be done. Footsteps. Ah, I've just been caught. Right, snipey. Snipey person, come on. Someone over there? No, it's not. Why did he keep... It's like massive hint. Go over here and pick this up. I don't want it. Don't want it! Oh. Was that someone over there then? Yeah, right, go on. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. But yeah, man, Monkey Island, oh, what a game. What a series. I can... That's even closer. Get up there, get up there. Oh my god, what is wrong with me aiming? I've lost him. Over there, just there. Oh god. Wow. Wow. I'll take that all day. I'm gonna clip that, that was unreal. That was unreal. I'll use that, that'll come in handy for me, my little socials there. What a little one shot that was. Jeez. Tangy's got game. Tangy's got game. Until we go toe to toe and then shit myself. Follow through and fall over. Let's keep moving. Let's not be chasing our asses on the storm coming in. That's the last thing we want, is to be chasing our asses every 5 times the thing comes in. Oh man. Kind of in the mood now to play. I was going to say pirates, but I'm thinking of that Windward. Instead, Windward's looking rather tasty. Okay. Dropping ammo over there though, come on. Come on, we need to find the Reaper early as well. It's multiplayer, is that Windward? Shit. Oh, let's go and get the thing. Man, if that's multiplayer, that's going to be really interesting. So you can basically create like a flotilla then, can't you? If you've got like your buddies playing with you, you can basically get like a little armada of ships and absolutely cause chaos. Oh. I ain't playing games in there. Nope. Nope, not playing games. If you're in there, I ain't playing. If I get dropped here, I'm going to be fuming. Little sweats, a little bush sweats, man. Sitting there all geared up in the bush. A little dirt. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to also take that. No, I'm not going to take that. Just going to let everyone know where I am, innit? There you go, have some of that. Oh no, flowberry, I forgot about the flowberry. Man, I'm gonna have to get that. Just the multiplayer aspect of it is just like... It sounds top tier. Oh god, my eyes itching now. Right. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I need health, really. Have we got enough time to get health? Right. I know we can pick health up. But I'm gonna change that for the staff. Prefer the staff. I prefer the staff. So has that got any land-based play as well, Zan Peppy, the Windward? Or is it all sea-based? Is it a bit like Pirates where you can send like a little landing party on? It's been 40, not 20. See, I'd have believed you as well, because like, yeah, I'm tired. Just your ship, okay. That's not too bad though. I mean, ultimately, that's what pirates did, isn't it? Sailor 7 Seas. And pillage. And pillage. I picked it up. I didn't. Right. Still haven't got a Reaper. Ah, okay. So different types of ships. Okay. I guess you get into like galleons and all that. Big warships. I believe I killed 4 people. Only 4. How's it going, Brandon? How are you, kid? How are you, lad? We've got no Reaper. Sorry, I'm licking the side of me. Whenever I start concentrating, you'll see me go really quiet. And my tongue will start coming to the side of my mouth. Is that a Reaper over there? No, it's not. Oh, bad shout. Bad shout. Let's just leave that. Let's just leave that. Corvettes. Ah, okay. So you get like the little fast ones that can escape but throw a few cannon rounds in. Don't really want to go down here because it's a place where you're more likely to get dropped, isn't it? We'll see. Like, is that baited? That baited? I don't know. I feel like there's too many high places here and I'm going to get dropped. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through here, aren't I? I'm going to have to go through here. Oh, not good. it's got a good attack stat, the Corvette. Man, there's still nothing. Take the gold. Oh, okay, we've got a... Let's just go somewhere we can get out of Dodge pretty quick. Where is he? Gonna be one shot on this now, isn't there? Had him up there. Right, let's go. Let's just do it. Where is he? Is he up top? Oh, it's annoying. I know he's coming, I just don't know where he is. Right, let's just get myself ready for a fight. He might be right above me. Could be up here. Or is he in that room? Oh, he could be anywhere. Why am I whispering? Don't know why I'm whispering. So it's that you're preparing yourself for quite a unique ship. A Zeppelin. Ooh. That sounds... Oh. That sounds interesting. There he comes. Am I going to get webbed? Oh, I don't know. He could be right above me, I wouldn't even know. Are we moving? Should we move? Yeah, let's move. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go. You'll see my footsteps and start coming now, you watch. Ready for the shot. I'm getting ready for the shot. Run. Run, you fool. Over on my other side. Come on, keep going. Right, where are you, Mr. Man? Jesus, only 3 of us left. Three of us left. Keep the high ground. Stop throwing stuff. If he's got a Reaper, we're going to have to move in quick. He hasn't though, has he? Oh, Jesus. Right, hang on. Right. Oh, it's moving. Oh, no, it's definitely moving now. Still 3 of us. See, I've got my eye on that gold. The gold dude. Oh, where are you? I need to face him. Got nothing to hide behind. Where is he? I'm being a sweat right now. Where is he? He's right below us. He's gotta be. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Okay. Sit him down. So it's just me versus another one who hasn't shown his face at all. So we need to be wary of all bushes. He's coming in now, isn't he? Is there a Jeep anywhere? No. Right, Right, he's going to be on a hill or a bush. Hill or a bush. What are we thinking? Let's go up here. Need to be careful though, because he's obviously got a little advantage over me because he's sitting off. Where is he? I mean, he's got to move over here ultimately, hasn't he? Oh, jeez. Come on. That's glitching, look at that, it's glitching. Stop dropping weapons. So where are we reckoning? I've got no distance weapons at all. Come on. You're gonna have to show yourself. You're gonna have to. There he is. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. I went too soon with the shotgun. Way too soon with the shotgun. You absolute. Oh. Ah.
Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch.
Oh no. Hang on, he eliminated an opponent. Who did he eliminate? You've been sent back to the lobby. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. Right, let me just finish this. I was paying more attention with chat. With chat. So, what are we saying? So, obviously, I've seen the part where you said you're preparing yourself for a unique ship. Unique shit. I nearly said then, Zan Pepe was going to say, geez, are we constipated? The Zeppelin. So, there's a low drop chance quest with a bunch of stuff to do. So, is the quest going to get you the ship, or is the quest going to get you the whole bunch of gold? To get what you need. Have I done that quest now? Is it done? Yes, finally. I don't know what we dropped. I've made the cardinal sin of this. And then putting it and then touching my eye. So my eye is burning right now. Oh man, and I'm still gonna try and clear my nose. You shouldn't put this on your nose, really. You shouldn't really put this stuff on your like under your nose. But it should be like for your chest. But I need it because I'm just getting over this. So let's have it. The quest unlocks the whole chain with the resource resource gathering, a boss fight, etc. before you unlock the Zeppelin. Ah, okay. So it's basically like you've got to do X, Y, and Z, collect a bit of resources to actually build or buy the Zeppelin. Nice, man. Let me just have another quick look. I've still got my Steam open. Let me just have a quick look about this now. It's an action-packed multiplayer sandbox game. That's tick, tick, tick right there. High seas. Reviews are very positive. Ah, okay. So the towns then, can you set up towns, so like docks, and then you can build them up as like little how can I put it, like little fortresses, I guess. Little forts. Guessing. I've just got a quick message off the. This is on Facebook. Let me have a quick look. It's nice. That's nice. Very nice. Yeah, this does look good. Ah, okay. So basically, like you're acting as a settler. And them ships with the black sails as well, they look moody. They like legendary ghost ships or like legendary pirates. Guard towers, lighthouses around it for defences. Man, that's so good. So with the I'm going to ask questions about this, Ampep, because I'm interested in it. But the when you've got the ship, do you control just the one ship, or do you have like a flotilla of ships that you'd have that may follow around? I'm guessing it's the one, because I think if you've got like 3 or 4 ships chained together, that's going to be it's going to be impossible. So I guess the ones with the black sails are like legendary pirates or like harder foe. Just one ship, but you can nail the ships that are in the area. Ah, okay, I get you now. I get you. So if you're playing the multiplayer side of things, you can have up to 3 in a group. Bribe a pirate to join your team. I like it, man. I like this. It's like, it sounds like a proper, like, juicy little game. Ah. We could do that. Ooh. It's quite in-depth. I'll tell you the game that's in-depth, and I picked it up, played it, and was like, oh no, I need to actually sit down and play and have a good think about this. I need to devote time to it. Was the, what was it called? Was it Crusaders 3? How's it going, Cristiano? How are you? Happy Valentine's Day to you too. I hope you're having a nice day. Have you sent anyone special a card and some beautiful red roses? Or have you just been like me and said, fuck it? Get out of here. Yeah, Crusaders is deep, man. I thought I'd play a little bit, and I literally lasted, I probably played like about 20 minutes worth of the game, and within that 20 minutes, I was beaten. I was already done. I was absolutely annihilated. Let's go Pleasant Plaza. Let's go Pleasant Plaza. Need a good off switch. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Jeez. Something to just not. And I don't want to say dull the mind. I don't want to say that, because obviously you're thinking, you're using your brain in some capacity, like. But yeah, man. Am I feeling better? I am feeling better than I was. Yeah, I'm just shaking the last bits of this cold off. I've had a horrible like chest infection, and it just won't leave me alone. Even to the point where, oh god, oh, is he gonna come in here? Come on. Right, shut the door. We don't want any of that nonsense. Take that. Take what we can. Me6. Mr. Me6 lad. I'm sorry you're dead. But yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking, dude. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. It's just every, like, now if I can feel a cough coming now, but like when it was at its worst, I couldn't control it. I'd be speaking and then I'd just be into a fit of coughing. It's like you had the party the day before and you were overstimulated. Ah, man, yeah. Yeah, I bet you need a good off switch though. Bet you need a good off switch. That can be, I can imagine that to be tough. It's good that that's the thing though, that it's actually, excuse me, see what I mean? It's actually helped distract the mind. Alright, what we got in here? Give me something nice. I'll take health. I will take... You've got a scope on, I'll take that. I'll take that. Shut that door. We'll go upstairs. And we'll find that there's nothing up here. Just seen that person then. Right. Just wait here a second. He's either got decent weapons, or he's a lunatic. Right. Should we put a little shot out or two so people think you can get them thinking about it? There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Where did that guy go? What we got? Oh man. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that. Get up. Why isn't it jumping? Get up. Oh, let's go over here. Let's get the hoverboard. These are bots. These have got to be bots. Oh. Oh, what's going on with me shooting? Hang on. Let's get off this contraption. Hold on. And them shots are getting led. Them shots were leading, but they just weren't hitting. Damn. Right. Hey, that's what we need. That's what we need. And also one of them. And also one of them. Let's use this. Oh, okay. Right, let's go. Is that someone? It's not. Man. Oh no 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 cover! What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What was I playing at there? Why was I doing that? There are no words to describe the level of awesomeness, awfulness. Absolutely. Ugh. That was the worst move I could have made. I should have. I already tagged him. I had him running. Why didn't I find cover? And then just
Wrong,
so wrong,
wrong,
man.
wrong, wrong.
So wrong.
Wrong,
Exactly
wrong,
what Dr. Cox is saying.
wrong.
Not everything can always go right. That's true, you know. I think sometimes if you hold yourself to a level, an unattainable level, you're going to be in for disappointments. We can't always be perfect. Imagine living in a perfect world, though. Ugh. I think it'd just be so bad. Do you know what? Let's go with this crazy coloured one here. Let's try this. Wait. Tell you what I'm looking forward to playing, as well as that Aliens RPG one. Oh god. What's it called? Aliens Dark Team or something. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to have a look now. I've got it installed, ready to go. It is called... I still don't know what it's called. Basically, it's like an RPG type game, and now I've covered all my chat up with a big massive folder I didn't need. Right. We're being hopefully reaching 50 players. Oh man, he's gonna try and get me, innit? Oh man, I'll tell you what, streaming today in the afternoon was much more busy than tonight. Tonight's been like really quiet, super quiet. Apart from obviously Zampeppy coming in. Zampeppy's been a saviour tonight. Been keeping me sane. Let's go to Hazy. We haven't landed there yet. We are now at leisure to go anywhere we like, because all the missions are done and the weeklies. Yeah, I tried today and yesterday as well. I've done 2 afternoon streams. It can, do you know what it can? It can be a lonely place, especially when you. What I tend to do is just don't have a look at the counter. There's no point looking at that, like how many people are in your chat, because that can just totally dishearten you, and you don't want to be. I mean, I'm talking from personal experience. Like, what I find is that counter as well, that'll also not be real time. So if someone comes in and you're really quiet, they're going to be like, why is this guy not talking? It's the same as me with your channel as well. It's like every time it's like, oh yes, this I'm really, like we say, after talking to you on the times I have, it's like I'm really interested in like getting in and watching. Oh, bullet lead's terrible. Oh, I need to relax my arms. I'm a bit too tense when I'm shooting. Right. What weapon? Oh, hello. 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 There, Daisy. Is he up top? Just if things go according to plan, you feel good enough tomorrow, you'll be streaming from 8 PM Central European time, so 7 PM my time. 7 PM my time, 8 PM European time. Ooh. Hello. Don't get me with that gun! Rah, rah. That little gun doesn't half shred, you know. That little burst. I need to take a thing. Oh, and I also need to take that. No, not right now, Bob. I'm not playing with anyone right now. Not right now. That's another good one, that shreds as well. Right. What have we got here? I used to hate that gun. I used to hate the Nemesis AR in favour of the striker, but actually, truth or dare? Truth or dare? Go on, I'll do truth. Go on. Too old for dares. Oh, hello. Hello. What is that gun? Let's get out of here. Let's go and have a look what that gun is. We might get to know that gun a little bit too much. Where are they? Oh yeah, there he is. Where's the other one? Let's go to this weapon. Oh, it's just a dude. It's just a dude. Jeez. Have I ever forgotten a gun in the storm and ran back to get it? I have. And I actually done that today. I dropped me Frenzy Auto shotgun in by mistake in favour. Oh, yeah, talk about that. And I had to run back and change it because there was no way. I think I picked an Enforcer up. So swapping a shotgun for an Enforcer is the worst thing you can probably do in the game. Apart from like swapping it for some bandages. But yeah, today, I had that today. Well, give me something nice. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's just put that there, actually, just so we don't get surprises. I'll take that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That was not a good... yeah, it's better. You start listening to the Slack, who's my guru. Fortnite guru. Hit the bottom ones and broke them. Ask you truth or dare. Truth or dare, Bob? Ah, dear. Oh, hello. Let's just take that down. We've got a little scarab. Oh, there's weapons over here. Okay, we're going to change it for this if we can without getting walloped. I can ask, is anyone else here? Someone running? There we go. Truth. Oh God. Truth. See, now the problem I've got is I have no idea how old you are. So my question of truth might not be appropriate. Truth. Okay. Truth. What is your... Oh, hang on. Let me think of something. I need to think of something a bit good. You're 22. 22. Oh, okay. If you're 22. Can't think. Truth. Have you ever shat your pants and got rid of the evidence? I can answer that question truthfully as well. And my story is I was in these like little woods locally to where I grew up. Oh. Oh man, one more. Oh, reload, reload. Oh man, that was really bad. Ooh. Ah. Right, where is he? Get in there, mate. Get in there. Right. Let's read the answer. Let's read the answer. Check me out on YouTube, though. I know what you mean, Sam Peffy. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Being on one platform or the other is good enough for me, mate. Honestly, it's all good. It's all good. Right. So, Bob, what's Bob saying? Bob, when you were a kid, your mum said that I did when I was today. Pulled down my pants and then I guess you shat on the floor. Pulled your pants back up. Do you know what? I think when we were 3, I think we've all, or 2 or whatever, at some point in our small lives, we've all shat. somewhere that we shouldn't have shot. I was a grown-ass man when I was in these woods, and I really had stomach problems, so I had to take a poo in the woods, so I did. I took a poo in the woods, and I had obviously no toilet roll with me, so my boxer shorts that I had on, I just literally ripped them. So from the elastic, ripped them so I still had the elastic on, and I used that as toilet roll. And then something possessed me to tie it to a birch tree. And I don't know why. It was like, was I being possessive? It was weird though. You do like weird shit when you're younger. I mean, I still was like a grown ass person. It was like it was marking me territory. Like, here's these shitty boxies. This dictates that these are my areas. These woods belong to me. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, to be honest. Some shooting down here, and they were shooting over here. See, the thing is, like, leaves, I probably could have used leaves, but some of the leaves looked really like, they looked angry, if I'm honest. They looked angry. And because I'm no survivalist, it was like, they don't look like dock leaves to me. Literally, I'm like a bear. Literally in the woods, I've done my business and I've marked my territory. I was just short of taking a pee on the tree, cocking my leg on the tree and like marking it. It's, honest to God, crazy. You have to laugh. But going back to like taking poops, I think was it Zipsticks? Zips, my brother, he's also a streamer. And myself, I'm a little bit older than him, so he's the baby of the family. And I don't know which one it was. One of the other ones shat. I think it was Zip who shat in my slipper as a kid. As like, I'm talking about like 3 or 4 years old, and I shat. Sorry, I stood in the shat in the slipper, and that was like a funny little story. Where do I live? Where do I live? Well, I'm from Liverpool originally. I'm not going to say exactly where I live. I'm in the UK, yeah, so I'm in the UK. I'm from Liverpool. That's where I grew up. And now I live in Wales, because Wales is a beautiful place. Very beautiful place. Shut these doors, actually. But yeah. I know a little bit. I wouldn't know enough to hold a long conversation, but like, you know, I could do like Borodar, Dwi'n Dysgu Cymraeg, which is, you know, hello, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm learning. I'm learning Welsh, and that little phrase can be quite helpful because what I do as a job, I run my own events business. And, hello, look at this. And any events that I do in Wales, especially if it's in like deep dark Wales, sometimes the first language is Welsh. It's not English, so you've got to be able to, oh no, it was, where is he? Oh, jeez, that was, that first one was a bad one. But yeah, a little bit of Welsh. I understand a little bit, but like, oh no, it wouldn't be enough for me to hold a full-on conversation. Shite. I've made a rod for my own back here. What am I doing? Just hit them. Jesus. Oh, we're running out of juice. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, I can get by and, you know, I can say, like, thank you, like, diolch. You know, Borodar, Nostar, oh, what's tea? Pad. Cup of tea is pad. But it's a difficult language. I hate them shield monkeys, man. Them shield monkeys make me so mad. So mad. 2 weapons, in fact 3 weapons, I can't wait for them to vault from this season and chapter. That's one of them, the shield weapon. The other one is the frenzy auto, and the other one is the pump shotgun. Both shotguns in this game up to now have been awful. Start reading saying it's Scottish. Scottish petrifies me. Like, Scottish, go to the lobby. Scottish when it's spoken in English. Certain accents I can't understand in Scottish. That's unusual, because usually if you've got a strong accent yourself, especially mine, where I'm slowing myself down here. I can talk quicker than this. You generally get to understand others. Like Irish, I can understand Irish, no problem. But there's real strong, like Glaswegian, where I just like my head just bursts. I have no idea, And then you got like the accents from like Edinburgh, where it's like it's just silk when they speak. It's silk. Like Sean Connery, the way he speaks a bit. It's a bit like just like you sit there and go, I could just listen to that all day. Tell me a story. But it's mad. Scottish is a and then like I've heard people, only as an example, talking in like the Celtic language, but that's like, you don't really get that. People do speak it, but they don't. It's not a very common thing. It's rare. Yeah. So the Netherlands is very much like UK, is it, with the localisms and the how you say stuff. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Bob, I missed you there. Do I play on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox? I play on PC, dude. I'm a good old. I can't even show you because it won't stretch that far. Good old mouse player. Where are we? There's my mouse. Mouse player. And keyboard, but I don't use a regular keyboard. I use one of these. If you can see it, that's what I use. That's an old one. So it's just like with the near the Deutsch. I got near the Deutsch is a mixture of Dutch and German, but only people can speak it. Oh man. Yeah, man, Logitech G13. This is my bad boy. I have had this for so long. My Razer, right? I'll show you my Razer. Hang on. Right, this thing here. Can you see? They made me cut the cable. This one, 5 months old, and it broke. This is a Razer, meant to be like prestigious. Right, that I'm still waiting for them to replace it. I've only had the shipping information today that they're sending me, but they made me cut the cable and take a photograph to prove it. And I got the update today to say that me new Razer keypad's coming, but it's coming from China, so it's in Hong Kong right now being processed. But Logitech, I've never had any issues with Logitech. But it's funny because that Razer Tartarus, they've bought the rights to the it was known as the Belkin N52, and that was solid. That was, I mean, that was my first one, and then the G13 is my second keypad ever in my whole history of gaming. That's how solid they were. But this Razer, it's absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Is that someone over there? It is, isn't it? So what's that? You've got 2 G15s and your second G910. See, now my keyboard I've had for... Again, this is something else. This is a keyboard that Razer have now took on. They don't even make it now for Razer, to be honest. But it's an old Microsoft keyboard, and I've had it for absolutely ages. A keyboard and mouse camera. I could get a keyboard and mouse camera, but I'm not that good. So I'm not like an amazing shot where people be like, "Oh, is he cheating?" They can see that I'm like an average player. But I have got another camera I could set up to do that. I have got another camera. G7 oh man. The razors, man. Right, here we are. Isn't it funny how things work out? The old stuff is so much better. I'm so disappointed with that Razer. It was like you can feel it's like, compared to this, to the G13 that I've got, they're not even close. They're not even in the same league. The G13's so much more solid. That's it. And the thing is, like, and the only reason why I replaced the G13, like, no, you've got your thumb button, and then you've got two buttons either side of it. And I used to use one of them for the use button, stupidly, which means because I was taking my finger off the directional button, which was a silly thing to do. So what I'd done is condition myself to not want to use that use button, if that makes sense. So I'm using the mouse now for my use, so my hands are always on keyboard and mouse, always. I can hear someone. I can hear somebody. I had to do that. Was so sweaty. So sweaty. But yeah, that's the only reason why I bought the Razer. Because I couldn't get another G13. And I could have bought one second hand. But I thought I'd give the Razer a go. Because it was one I'd used in the past. It was like from the Belkin days. When they were solid. But talking about WSAD, I did play that to start with, and then one day I got this Belkin N52, and I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. And then that was it, then I was hooked. I was stuck on it ever since. Oh, hello. Oh no, it's an enforcer. It's an enforcer. What's this, Bob? You had an APS... I can't even say it. Oh, you had a PS5 and the hard drive broke. Started melting. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. See, I've got a PS5 as well. My PS5's just over there. Just over there. And I haven't played... I haven't even streamed on it yet. But it's I love them. But yeah, WSAD. I used to love when I was first playing it, because remember, right, here's one for you, Zanpepper. You might remember this. I don't know if you will. Right, but before WSAD, there was QAOP spacebar. So that's what I was rocking with. That gun's lethal. It's way overpowered. QAOP spacebar, yeah. So forward, backward, left, right. Space to fire or shoot or whatever the action was. Or do I have it on the side? No, I have mine sits down flat. I used to have it like that. When I had it in the living room, it stood up. But I've put it on its, that way now. Ah, right, so if you grew up in 91, that was probably a little bit before your time then, Zanpeppy. See, I grew up the days of the Spectrum. My first computer was a Spectrum 128K. And when we used to play, that's what we'd have. We'd have QAOP. Because if we didn't have a joystick or the joystick was broke, we'd go to QAOP. And spacebar was your shoot button. And then you'd huddle around the keyboard playing a 2-player game. And then you'd have to change your keys. I can't remember what we had. It would have been QA. Let's have a look. QA, ER. Yeah, QA, ER. Alt or space or shift. And then the other person would have had like YHOP, spacebar, or like an alt button for their ones if we were ever playing any 2-player games. Me and Zip used to sit huddled around the Spectrum many a time when we were kids. Listen to all that kick off over there. Where is that? They're on the roof. They're on the roof. There's someone on that roof up there, I'm sure of it. So yours is up and mounted. Ah, got ya. So is that your dad learning coding on a chalkboard? He was like, what is this, mouse? Man, that's brilliant. Python. That's it. Hang on, just get me thinking me jigs and then we'll. Python and high level DevOps stuff. You know, teach them about Discord. It's mad that, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? I think not as bad. I say not as bad. I don't mean it in that way. But Zipsticks, he's a dev. He's a dev who works for Sony, my brother. And like coding, he can do anything. You know, really, really, really good. But certain elements of like the PC, he's not as good at. I'm not saying he can't do it, but oh no, that was a fail. Oof, let's get out of there. Certain elements or certain things you can't do, but it's a complete different mindset of like coding as opposed to like when I worked in IT, I was a troubleshooter. That's what I used to do. I used to like fix servers and set servers up and environments for, you know, could be, you know, people setting up server farms and stuff like that. Active Directory, group policy implementation, all that boring stuff. And like general hardware and installation and stuff like that. So it was, oh god. Man, that was lucky. But it is a completely different mindset, you're right. From playing, because I'm playing, I'm concentrating on playing, but no. Because you've got your coding, which is like, you know, when you're fixing things, the troubleshooting side of it's totally different from like, let's build an application or let's, you know, whatever it is. See, again, I can't even talk about coding because I have no idea. Oh, look at that guy. Oh man, that was a whole load of bile. Surely he can't. How can he see me there? How can he see me? No, I'm not having that. I'm crouched down here and he's hit me from over there. There's no way. No way. Same. Like I'd love to like pull things apart and know how they work. From a young age, I was like that. Like I wanted to know how things worked. Even building my own PCs and stuff. Right, where's that dude? Is he still up there or has he moved on? He's moved on, hasn't he? He's moved on. You're coding as well. See, now I tried coding. Like when we were growing up, me and Zip, when we were growing up, like my dad was good with us. He always wanted us to work with our minds, not our hands. So he pushed us down that. Not pushed us. He guided us to the route of like, look, IT is going to be a big thing. So he sort of put us in that direction. And I so badly wanted to learn how to code and make games because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make games. That was all I wanted to do. And then when I tried it, when I was at college, I tried like QBasic. QBasic I could understand, but yeah, my dad was a good man. My dad, a really good guy, real good guy. I've got a lot to thank my dad for. Oh, look at that. It's fine cover. He was, I think he seen it coming. He could see that that's where things were leading to. So that's what we done. We were sort of like, this is what you need to do, and Man, that was terrible. Ah, man, what am I doing? Why did I rely on the auto-lock pistol? Let's go to the lobby. This is a good conversation. I like this. I like this. So different ways of contributing to a game, and you went into the production focus on scenario writing. That's, yeah, actually. Well, let's talk about that, Zampepe. I used to, it really, as a hobby, it was only a hobby, using 3D Studio Max to make models, doing like, you know, rendering them and stuff like that. And I used to really enjoy it. I made the APC from Aliens. I made like a pretty detailed model of that. And then I started building this big mecha, really I mean, I got as far on that one, I detailed a foot, and this foot was like super detailed. And then, as you do, you lose interest. But other things, I've done other things as well. The Michael Myers mask, I'd done that. And then, I just sort of drifted away from it and, you know, started working in IT. And that was just the thing I used to do. It was a bit of fun. Yeah, with Maya, Maya as well. And then when I went to uni, because I think I'd like to think I've got a little bit of creativity in me somewhere. I'd done visual effects and post-production. So it was a bit like, editing videos, special effects, After Effects. Oh God, there was all sorts we used to do. But, yeah, and that was something I could have utilised, but I didn't. Because I was stupid. I know. So now, which is weirdly, you know, I worked in IT for years. I had interests in technology-related industries, and now I own my own coffee and food and drink business. So it's so far removed from that. But I'm my boss. I'm in charge, and do you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. You meet people. So many different people and fellow, you know, small business owners like me. You meet so many people who are in your sort of situation, and you know, I'm going to events and all that stuff. Do you know what? I had this conversation today. Stroop waffles, man. I love them. Like we sell waffles. Yeah, we do like Hong Kong waffles, and then we do like the bubble waffles on a stick. I call the Hong Kong waffles bubble waffles because not everyone in the UK knows what a Hong Kong waffle is, so we call them bubble waffles. And then I've got bubble waffles, which are like bubbles on a stick, so they're about this big. Bubble, just waffles. And then some like a Christmas tree. But the Stroop waffles, caramel goodness. I'd love to do them. But we used to do the profiter, the small ones, what we would call Dutch pancakes in the UK. The small round ones. Oh God, there's a word for them. I spoke to a guy as well. He was from the Netherlands and he had a business over here, and he used to make them. And he was called Profiter the King, and he's just so good, so good. Ah man, just thinking about them. But Stroop waffles, man. Making a bunch of Stroop. Okay, that's good to know. So that's where that's come from. So it's a bit like I'm trying to think. What's he called? The ones who have the donuts. Tim Hortons with the Timbits. So they have like the donuts and the middle bits they sell. The bits they've pumped out of the donuts they sell in boxes. That's so good, man. Infinity Bob. Have you asked a question, Bob? Have I missed something you've said? Let's have a look. Let me grab a gun. Or two. I'm getting lasered. Have I just been late with an enforcer of all things, man? An enforcer and a grey one at that. I'm not having it. Going to the lobby. Got a cob on now. The donut holes. But it's, yeah, and they're so nice. Let me just check chat. Let me check chat here a minute. Oh yeah, the last one I got from you, Bob, was... Bob, you're putting question marks, mate. What do you mean? The last thing you said was you put yours up on a mount. PlayStation, dude. And is that when it melted? Was it when you put it on the mount? But that's good business, that. That's really good business. Right, do you know what, guys? I'm starting to feel a bit stiff in this chair because I've sat here this afternoon. I might call it a day, you know. It's a very quiet night, and I think, do you know what? I could be sat watching a movie or playing Windward. If I'm honest, I could be playing Windward right now. About Kangas or Kangas, is it? Stiff. Hey, how's it going, Derek? Welcome back, mate. So they're the you'd say are the best ones. Chocolate covered ones. See, the ones I've had are the normal ones with, like, obviously the caramel inside, or what binds them together, whatever you want to call it. Kanyas. Best one is for I don't know. I was going to stream a bit longer, Derek, but I streamed this afternoon, and to be honest, my back is wrecked in this. I need a new chair. The chair I've got's not the best in the world right now. It's been bladdered. The chair's been absolutely bladdered, and I need to get myself a nice fancy one, really, if I'm honest. I'm looking at them Herman Miller ones. The price of them is mad. Size of chocolate waffle, syrup waffle, chocolate. Oh man, I need some. So, you know, you can't, with the strip waffles, you can't buy them everywhere, but if you go to like the likes of Aldi or Lidl in the UK, they'll have them. Mainly Lidl. Lidl always has them over Aldi. That's where I tried my first one, if I'm honest. It was like, oh, what's this? I'll have a go at that. And it was like, oh my god, these are so good. Amazing. I know. But fresh ones, that's the thing, Zan Peppy, I've never had a fresh one. It's like, what are they called? Macaroons. Not macarons, not the small macarons, but macaroons, the coconut thing. When they're freshly made. Mind blown. Mind blown. I know, that's the thing, Derek, I should have... It's my own stupid fault as well, and I've stupidly shut the window in this room, and it's hot. I've got the heater on, which I didn't need on, because my office is like... my house is over 200 years old, it's an old ass house. And like my office is right in the eaves of the roof. So it gets cold, even like... When it's not cold, it can be cold, because of the stones in the house. Can you have a tip? A tip about subscribers? Yeah, fresh ones. Excuse me, sorry, coughing into the mic. Sorry, guys. So, Bob, you've got a YouTube channel and you only have 8 subscribers. Can you have a tip? Well, what is it you're interested in doing, Bob? What's your thing? That's the main thing. Do you stream? See, now what I've done, right? I've got gigabit. I've got like gigabit connection straight to the house, so I've got like a gigabit line, and the router's downstairs. So what I've done is I got some Cat 6 cable, because again, the beauty of working in IT. So I've run Cat 6 cable right the way up. I've fed it through. It's gone all the way down. Then it's gone into the basement, and I've run it underneath the basement underneath. Popped it up into like the living room where the router is. Here's me. Popped it up underneath the living room into the router, so I've literally, this room now feeds, if I wanted to run all the cables off, it's perfect. There's you know, potentially gigabit connectivity, wired, and obviously wireless, it's whatever. You got Cat 6, you 1 gig fibre and you live by yourself. But isn't it amazing though? Isn't it amazing? The download speeds are incredible. When you like, someone's like, oh, I've got a 60 gig update to do, and I laugh, like, it'll be done in a few minutes. I'll see it in a minute. Right, let's see. Bob's got a problem. So when he goes live, oh yeah, wink wink. I know what you mean. Yeah, when the VPN's on, it's still okay, but when the VPN's off, wow, that's what I'm paying for. Right, Bob. So whenever you go live, no one joins. Right, so what game are you playing? Are you playing Fortnite? What is it you're doing? Let's have a go and look at you. Let's have a look at your channel. Let's go and have a look at your channel. Like, again, I'm not an expert. Yeah, you can do Zampeppy. I've got a bit of time, dude. I'll just wrap this up and is it easy to do? Yes. Do you know what? We should have a Tangy Talks tech night, and we just talk tech and fix everyone's shit. I like it. Yeah. Do you know what I'd do, Derek? If I was you, depending on how much access you've got to feeding cables in the wall, like, because getting Cat 6 cable or whatever cable, Cat 5, Cat 5e, it can get pricey depending on how many different places you want to, put an outlet in. The other alternative would be to get a power plug, the network power plug with a wireless booster, if you like. So run it. So you get your power plug that has network connectivity, power line plugs, plug it into the router, plug it in, plug the other one upstairs, press your buttons to sync them up, and then bam, you've got better Wi-Fi upstairs and also a dedicated cable straight into any one of your devices. But yeah, that's exactly that, more or less what I done, Zampeppy. Mine was about 120 meters run as well, and I've still got loads of it left over, so there will be more little outlets getting put in. Yeah, you can do it direct from the router. Yeah, you can just literally, if you want to put the cable in from the router. I haven't forgot you, Bob. I'm gonna have a little chat with you now, Bob. Just give me 2 seconds, dude. So if you're going to run the cable directly from the router, it's, you can do that. Just have it. You don't even need to have like a faceplate. If you don't want, you can just run the cable into a device. So what I've done in the office, rather than putting a faceplate on, I've run it into a gigabit switch. So I've got like 10 ports. I can feed out 2 other things in this room, or 2 other rooms if I wanted to. So like essentially I've got this room, the office here is a hub. I can literally, send traffic wherever I wanted to, wired. Yeah, but that's the other reason why I put the PlayStation 5 up here. I've got one as well, my PlayStation 5. It literally sits there, and it's now gigabited up, lightning fast. But if you can run the cable, because your power line will never ever achieve like true fast connection. It's great, but it's not perfect. If you've got like a gigabit line, it's 100% worth running it where you'd need to. You can run it up a wall, you can put it in cove and run it outside if you need to. You can get some stuff that you can go out your wall, take it up the wall, put it into another room. Bingo. There's always a solution to run it. I mean, because my house is old, I'm quite lucky because of how I can run. I mean, I've got a massive basement. I can put things, feed it under the floorboards and stuff, and do all this, and I can drill through. It's weird. If you see my house, you'd understand. It's for an old house, it's quite accessible. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. But if you can run the cable 100%. That's what I'd do. Hello, Bob. Let's have a look at your channel, dude. Is your channel Infinity Bob? Is that what it's called? Let's have a little look. Infinity Bob. That's the thing. There's ways of doing it. Just get yourself a decent. If you go an external, just make sure that you're getting like some heavier duty cable, just to take the elements and the weather. An internal one's like they're quite bendy and flimsy. Where an external one, you want a bit of core to it, where it's a bit more safe. It'll take a good weathering. Right, Bob, Infinity Bob. Let's see if I can find your channel. Is it Infinity Space Bob, or is it Infinite? Here's your name. I can just click your name. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right. Let me have a look for you. So, when you say games, Bob, what games do you play? But it's easy, Derek. Honest to God, so easy. Once you've done it, it'd be like, wow, I should have done this like a long time ago. Right, let's have a look.
It's easy.
You're going to hear me talking to myself because I'm having to go on YouTube to check Bob's channel out. Let's go to your channel, dude. Right, here we go. Right, first thing I'd do, and again, I'm not an expert, but just things that I've picked up over time, is change your banner. Because you've got a Minecraft banner, but you don't tell me that you play Fortnite as well. Obviously you play Minecraft, but are you just a Minecraft channel? Or are you something else? Are you playing games? I would get a banner done with something that reflects gaming as a whole. Something, whatever, it can be anything. So you want to put if you're playing just Fortnite, change your banner on your channel. First things first. That's the first thing I'd do. Just going onto your channel straight away, it's like, boom, Minecraft. And then I look down and I can see Fortnite. So it's like, ooh, there's a bit of a mismatch. So that's what I'd do, me, personally. Again, this is a critique. I'm not like trying to be like rude or anything like that. You're doing shorts as well. Have you got many shorts? Keep your shorts going. But if it's a gaming channel, right, you don't need your rat on it. Right? Make another channel for your own stuff. You know what I mean? For like other stuff. But for gaming, keep it gaming. If you go on my channel now, you're not going to find anything other than Fortnite or game related. And you're not going to find anything at all. It's all very much, this is what I am. This is who I am. Keep plugging away. Keep doing your shorts. Keep doing clips. I should practice what I preach there. I should do more shorts and I should do more content. Not just streaming. I should add extra to try and pull people in. But I don't. And that's probably why I haven't got as many subscribers. Because I haven't really put the time and effort in to put like little funny shorts or like funny moments or whatever. I should, and I've got loads of clips to go, but I just don't find the time to do it. But that's what I'd do. Change your branding at the top to something that reflects what you play. And all I can say is keep playing. Like when you play with us, when we have community nights, stream it. You're playing with Tangy Zero and Zipsticks and such, tag us all in it. So like my brother who I play with every time, he has 112,000 subscribers. Utilise it. Tag him in. It's just doing little things. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm by no means an expert. But these are what I'd do. And I should do some of this stuff myself. I should really put this into practice mode, but I don't. But that's what I would do personally. That's what I would do. So if you ever join games with us, just throw it on. Just a cheeky stream. And call it that. A cheeky stream with such and such, blah, 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 whatever we're doing. Right, is it just a cable you need? If you are running just one connection, so let's say your router's downstairs, the computer's in one of the rooms upstairs, and that's all you need. You're not bothered. Yeah. That's it. As long as your router has multiple ports to output to, you know what I mean? They all do. But if you want to have it like what I've got with a switch, where I can send off to different devices if I wanted to, then you'd need a switch, and they don't cost. You can get them for like 15 quid off Amazon for like a 5-port gigabit switch. They don't cost a lot. Do you know what I'm talking about? My little window open. Let's go big. What am I doing? So that's why I'm like this. I'm sitting there looking. I'm looking when I'm talking. I'm looking at the chart and shit. It's mad. But yeah, that's all you'd need. You just need the cable. And if you're happy just swapping it over, just do it that way. It takes 2 seconds. Just swap it. Or get yourself a little switch. Like I say, you can get them for like, depending on the speed. If you haven't got a gigabit connection, there's no point buying a gigabit router. Switch. Just buy a 10100. That's all you'd need, and then you can just plug them both in. They cost about you can probably get them for about 7 quid on Amazon, honestly. But that's all you'd need. You need to run a cable, measure it, and then into the room. Job's a good one. If you wanted to be a bit more fancy, put a faceplate on. I wouldn't go that far. There's no need for it. Or buy a switch, and the switch is like, my switch is like this big. and it's got ports underneath and top. That's all I'd do. That's all I'd do. See, this is it, Sam Peppy. You're very similar to me. It's like, do you know what? I'm going to go on chat as well. Let's go on chat. Are you in the chat there, Sam Peppy? You are. Here we go. I can talk to you in real time now.
Hello.
Hello. Right, everyone. This is Sam Peppy speaking. Not me, obviously. But that's exactly the same, Sam Peppy. It's like, I know what I've got to do. I have to practice what I preach, and I very rarely do. I very rarely do. So it's like,
I get that. Like, have you tried meditating yet? And I'm like, I never meditate.
It works. It's great. And you go, yeah. I haven't done it yet though.
I try it myself from time to time.
But I'm terrible for stuff like that. I'll give advice out, and then like I don't actually give that advice to myself, or I know it. And I'm like, I should be doing this. I'll do it next time.
Great with advice, but like following your own advice is a completely different story.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like what's Derek saying here? So he says he doesn't think he needs to go hardcore. Yeah, fair enough. Your internet connection's about 600 meg, and it's Sky, and you really hate them. See, now Sky, I was with Sky until the fibre optic lines come out here, and then they were dropped like a hot potato. Or we were talking like grown-ups, they were dropped like a hot shit. Because they couldn't tap into that line yet. They didn't have access to that at the exchange. So it was just BT. They were the only ones who could provide the fibre at the time. It was locked in, and I went with them and I've had no problems. But yeah, you don't need to set up like a distribution point coming out. If you're just plugging it into the PC and you're happy hot swapping it between the PC and the console if they're sitting next to each other, that's the easiest, most cost-effective way. But if you're going outside, if you are going to go outside the house, make sure the cable you get is going to be able to withstand the cold and the wet that the UK has, because it's fucking miserable here.
Yeah, same here though.
Yeah, your cables will just get eaten alive. If they're not proper. You can get external ones, they're actually made to go outside. That's what I'd go for. But if not, just go for a better. I'm trying to think of the word. There's a word like the way they're woven or sealed. There's a bonded. It's not bonded. It's something like that. You can get them which is better, basically better.
They're connected together. Like actually, personally, when things consider like Wi-Fi over long distances, like when I got with the garden and stuff. I suggest using mesh Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's another option.
Mesh Wi-Fi is better for long distances.
Yeah,
and it's a repeating signal instead of like a Wi-Fi repeater, which actually repeats signal, but I wanted to say it's not a repeating signal.
Yeah,
because the mesh Wi-Fi creates a big bubble of one Wi-Fi, instead of trying to resend the same signal.
Yeah, and you get some of them as well where the SSIDs can change as well. It'll add like, it's A and B or upstairs, downstairs. No. If it's done properly, it's the same. You don't need to have two different SSIDs because you've extended it. I've seen so many people who used to do that, and then they go downstairs and it's dead slow still. And I'm like, well, because you're still connected to upstairs, and vice versa. You're never going to win, because wherever you connect at the best signal, when you go up or downstairs or leave the area, you're still connected on the rubbish one. If you had a proper one set up, it would encompass all of it, and you'd never have that issue. And they look at you like, how? And you're like, it's not hard. It's not hard.
You need to make sure that there's like not don't put your mesh Wi-Fi next to the microwave kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Anything like that's like don't, because you'll find that like you're gonna have packets getting dropped and all sorts of mad shit. But it's just
like
crazy.
Next to your FM radio, just don't.
Yeah, anything that basically interferes with signal, just keep it away from it. Just keep it, like even metal things, just anything, just keep it away from all them things. Keep it open, let it breathe.
Yeah.
Let it breathe. Like your feet.
It's not too open. If you put it outside, it will get wet. And
that's it. And like, if anything breaks, it's not my fault. This is the tiny disclaimer.
It's not my job.
This is it. Like, this is the disclaimer of the channel. If it gets broken, it's not my fault. This is just advice. But and also, Derek, if your connection is slow, if you're paying for a 600 meg line and you're getting around 90, then yeah, there's a problem there. There's a problem there. Test the speeds throughout the day and then tell them there's definitely an issue.
It could
Definitely an
also
issue.
be a wonky cable. Like for example, said I had a Cat 6E,
Yeah.
and I had like very fast network. But at certain points, I was like, why is my internet so shitty? I'm supposed to get way better speeds.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that I put the cable on like the bottom of the door, where everybody kept walking over and stumping it, and so it was just getting busted. So
Oh,
then I
shit.
rerouted it, and the problem was fixed. But
It's
yeah.
funny, and it's just like a straw with water or something. If you know, over time, if you impeding it, it will impede and it will stop working the way it should. So don't do 90-degree angle turns and things, nice soft turns. Even, I mean, I've done so many different ones where we've gone out to a place and it's looked at it and they've literally crimped it round like a skating board. And then they've put cable ties onto it as well. No, like with the little nails. I can't think of what it's called. Secures cables to things, and they've made it super tight. And you're like, yeah, we'll look at that first. We run our own cable, not like neat. We just run it, and it's like, oh look, it works. You've basically done something to the cable inside. You've basically turned it too tight, too sharp. Crazy.
A while ago, I was watching a video from Electro Boom. He's an interesting YouTube channel as well.
Ah, yeah.
And he was visiting Mexico.
Yeah.
And he was checking how the outlets work. It's like, this is so terrible. It's not ground. They're just duct taping everything together.
Oh, man.
Just hog tying one extension cable to another extension cable, and then just cutting the wires, putting them together with duct tape. Like, oh, this is so not safe.
Oh man, it's madness. I'm choking again now.
Don't choke. Don't die.
Oh man, Jesus. What's Derek's saying is like, it's surprising how bad cables get damaged on the inside, even though they look okay. You wouldn't know sometimes because the outside with the way they're covered, they look okay, but like that's stress on the cables. I'll tell you one of the funniest jobs I ever went to. We had there was a company that had a setup and they couldn't get any internet. They could get intranet access, so they could get internal. But when they tried to get external, they couldn't get anything. It was just nothing at all. Just like it was sending them back. Like on a 127, if you like, just totally like, what's going on? We looked into it, and their IT guy, he said he understood firewalls. No, he was literally routing the traffic back. So there were never anyone on the internal IP was not allowed to go out onto basically get onto the WAN. They couldn't get out, so it was just looping them back in a circle over and over and over again. And it took us ages when we were sitting there like, why is this not working? The server's fine. Connections are all fine. When we're actually at the point of going out, it's fine. And it was like, let's just look at the firewall. And when we looked at it, it was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? Some of the rules were like, this is crazy. It's like you're not actually blocking it. What you're doing is you're stopping your actual people from working, stopping the productivity. So we were then, we had to go and sort it out, which was fine. But it took us ages because we didn't think of the firewall immediately. Because we thought their IT guy was, he knew what he was doing. So we were talking about it, the way he spoke as well. He was very like, he knows what he's doing. And from that day on, it was like when you say to someone, can you restart your machine? You're always going to say that to someone. And I hate saying it to people when I used to like fix things. Like, let's just restart your machine for me, please. And I've already done that. It's like, no, we're doing it my way now. So just restart the machine and we'll take it from there. But oh my God, this guy, I was like, I'm never listening to anyone if they say they know IT or work in IT. I will take the information that they are dumb from the get-go.
Yeah. That's the same thing I got. Like I worked for almost a year in tech support.
Yeah.
And I've done things. I've supported things from like I can't really say the companies, but like a very famous burning rum. And the issues I run into, like people send over their complete files like from their computer crash logs and stuff, and like, yeah,
Yeah.
good luck fixing this. And the problem was like some cases we just couldn't figure out because it was like what a mismatch of hardware interfering with the software, and that's something we can't fix from a distance,
Yeah.
and also we can check. So so there's so many things like that you think like, okay, this should be very easy to fix, like just an update, you know. But no, it can be
No.
so strangely difficult sometimes, and especially when you're working with old people.
Oh, don't get me
And
started on that.
you need to be
Oh.
so patient and always just assume they know nothing
Yeah.
and with everybody, and then you just try to slowly probe them and see like, hey, is there more
Yeah.
behind this? You know,
It was
you
honest
say
to
you know
God.
something.
It's true though. That's so true, and it is. And I remember you'd get someone calling in, and you'd sort of, they could have like a really old name, and you'd know like this is gonna be worse than pulling teeth. And you're like, can you even that? Can you restart the machine for me? And you'll just turn the monitor on and off. And you're like, no. Have you restarted? And they're like, yeah, it's ready. And you're like, no, it's impossible because it would have took a longer than that to reboot. And they're like, yeah, I've turned it on and I've turned it off. And you're like, okay, so what button have you pressed? So then you're actually going through the easy stuff, like walking through the steps of which button was pressed.
Yeah.
So which button was it? It was a small rectangular one. Okay, well, I don't know what button you're pressing. Is there a light switch? You know, no, it's on the monitor. Like, no, that's just a monitor. So you'd spent 15 minutes just troubleshooting, educating someone that like, no, you've just turned your screen on and off. Like, that's done nothing at all apart from like make your room darker and then lighter again. That's all you've done. But we have, and like people who like you can remote onto my computer.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
I mean, the best thing of all is like I even supported routers,
Yeah.
and some people then called through the landline, and they're like, "Please restart your router." Boop 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 boop.
You're like, oh, you've gone.
Yep.
I loved all that.
And then try to reconnect to get a colleague, like, I'm sorry, you know, like.
It's so good, that man. But like that one who had the loop back, they just loop him back. It just wasn't allowed out. And it was one of the direct. I remember it because one of the lads on the first line come over to us, and he's going like, we've got such and such from this company calling. They're having a problem. They can't get on. He's kicking off because we can't remote onto his machine. And I'm like, okay. I said, I'll have a look at it. Pass the job over. Tell him I'll give him a call back. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, have a look. And I couldn't. It just wouldn't accept any connections. And then we tried like, well, is there any other computers? No, nothing. And he wouldn't have it. You can do it any other time. And I'm going, yeah. But I said, like, sometimes when you start your car, it doesn't work. Like, sometimes then we have to get hands on. You know, sometimes it requires us to actually visit you in person. Like, we cannot connect to you. It must be something at your end. And it's like, no. Listen, if it was something at our end, I wouldn't be able to talk to you now because our phones are all using, we're using, like, you know what I mean? We're not using, like, the old-fashioned phone lines. It's all digitized. So the fun and games you get with people who think they know it and they don't is unreal. But, like Derek's saying, you can't account for stupid. You can't.
Yes.
You can't.
Yep.
It's so true. So true.
You always have to assume the worst, and
Yeah.
from there you go up.
And that's it. Just literally just assume that they are the most stupid person in the world without being condescending to them. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Just be kind. Expect
Yeah.
them to know nothing, but just be kind during the process.
Yeah. What I used to do when I used to go in person, I didn't even want to know. I didn't even, because I've already seen the ticket. I've got the ticket. It's like, I know what the problem is. Well, I know what it's about. And all I'd say to them is, why don't you go and take a break? Go and get a cup of tea or coffee or something. You don't really need to be here. And that was only because I couldn't. Because some people think they know it all. And they'll tell you, I've done this and I've done that. And you're like, I don't care what you've done. If you've done that, you've not done it right. If you've done that, you've not done it right.
But at the same time, like, even with all this knowledge, I do see myself sometimes like have I actually tried turning it off and on again though?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. You haven't. You
Yeah,
haven't.
just like with the practice, practice what you preach. Like you know all the answers, but you never apply them yourself. Like
We used to have like a network topology. Like this is when I worked for the NHS, and we looked after loads of hospitals. So we were like in a central hub, if you like, and we could literally go down into each room. We could see what machines were on and what weren't. We could wake them up on LAN. We could do all sorts. And you'd say, person would say, what's your machine number? And then we put it into the network topology and we'd find it and you'd say, oh, you're in such a room, just to confirm that the computer hasn't been moved. That's where we are, great. And then we'd do that, right, do me a favour, just turn the machine off for me. And then turn it back on when I say. Because again, this is the other side of things. When you used to tell them to turn it on and off, they lie. They lie. Some people do lie, I've done it. Because they think it's a stupid step. So I'd be looking on the network topology, just looking at it, waiting for it to come back saying fail ping, because obviously it's still connected or it's not connected. And then I go, oh, that's funny, your machine must be the only machine I know that can still speak to the network when it's off. And you see us as you do, oh, I don't know, I have no idea, have you turned it off? We know when you've turned it off. And then in the end, we could just send the signal, go, right, I'm going to send a little signal, I'm going to restart your machine. And they're like, wow, how did you do that? It's like
magic.
Yeah, I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, I'm a Harry wizard.
I'm a Harry wizard. It's crazy, man. Crazy. IT. I don't miss IT, but there's some things I do miss where it's like the stupidity. We could take the piss about other people and they wouldn't even know you were doing it.
That's true though. But at the same time, like with IT, the loops you need to jump through at times. Like, oh, the Reddit forums you need to scrounge. Like, what is this? What is this answer to this weird ass problem I've got?
That's crazy. Like before you plugged your mouse in, did you tap it 3 times and do 3 circles of the room, and then put salt at the door? They're like, oh no, and you're like, oh well.
And then you say Hail Mary 3 times.
I think you've got a possessed mouse. Yeah, honestly, you could have a laugh with some people. You know you're taking the piss, but some people you could really, you could go, you could, if you're having one of them days where you think, I don't care, I don't care anymore. This is my time to shine.
But to also give you a little bit of an idea how I did my work basically. Because in the Netherlands, we got, of course, the coffee shops.
Yeah.
You can freely visit them.
Yeah.
And in my break, I just went to the coffee shop next door with a few colleagues. And we're just like,
man.
Every break, we just like ask the scheduler, like, hey, can we take our breaks together? Yeah, sure, no problem. And we just come back like, oh, let's get back into work.
All red-eyed up to bits.
Yeah.
Bags of food.
But this one time though, it was like this. I just came back from the coffee shop, sat back into my chair.
Yeah.
And then my supervisor was next to me, like, "Hey man, I gotta talk to you." I'm like, "Oh shit," he knows this. And the thing is, he was talking to me with one ear. I actually had a call at the same time, so I was also talking to a customer, and I was also writing an email. I was like, "How can I do all these things at the same time and still function?"
Nice, no. That's so like good, man.
I had like super focus,
That's amazing. That's so good. I mean, imagine that over here. I mean, we've got nothing like that. But there's been time. This is when I was much younger, and I was working it was in Liverpool city centre, working for an insurance company at the time. And it was go out culture. It was like, let's go and get drunk culture. So if I remember, first training of the week, after we'd done our initial training, we were buddied up with someone to sort of like, this is how we do the job here. And it was break time, so we're going for dinner. We have an hour dinner. Like, well, that's good. You come in the pub, and we're like, hey, I brought sandwiches. And they go, no, just come to the pub. And yeah, okay, can I bring me sandwiches? And they're like, no, fuck your sandwiches, we're going to the pub. So you go, okay, we're going to the pub. And I remember, I'm not joking, the first time I went, and I come back, and I was like, I don't know how I got through the rest of that day. Like, bear in mind, I was only about like 3 or 4 weeks into this job. This was my first time with this guy who was showing me the ropes. And even he was laughing his tits off, this guy. This guy was like, he's like, you going back to pub tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking sad. The next day he was like, I look like shite. I was like, I'm not doing that again. That was a complete lie, because that was the culture. We come back.
Just chugging pints without problem. And you're like, nah, bro.
and you go like, should we get something to eat? Because they'd serve food. And you learn very quickly that, like, that 1 hour, your food's coming within 50 minutes of your ordering. So you've only got 10 minutes to actually eat. So that 50 minutes, you were just drinking to fill your stomach. That's all you're doing. And you go back sometimes a bit spaced out. You're like, whew. Yeah, let's not jump into the line managers. Let's not meet them. Let's just stay away from them completely. And then, of course, you go for a piss, and then there'll be one of them in there like, "Oh, hello, how are you doing?" You're like, "Oh shit, I am great. You absolute."
How are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing? Oh yeah, how are you doing?
Quickly get a fresh, like a breath mint, you know. Get the alcohol out of your mouth.
It was so like I look back and I think, I mean, it was great times because it was a good group of people, but it was like, even at the end of the day, sometimes it'd be like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and it'd be one mad one who'd just go, "Is anyone going out after work?" And it'd only take 2 or 3 to go, "Yeah," and then everyone else sort of felt like, "Well, I'm missing out here, so I'm going as well." And then we go, and then you'd be out until 2 a.m. Until at the time it was 2 o'clock kick out. So 2 o'clock you're off, and then you're back on, and then you're waking up at 7 o'clock again, looking like boiled shite, going back to work, and you're like, "Oh, you coming to the pub for dinner?" Yes. Yes, I am. Hair of the dog. But I've done that for a little while, and as much as it was fun, it was scary because it's like, whoa, you could easily fall into like that routine and then become like, you know, that booze becomes a part of your life. It really was, but it was fun. It was fun times. But I think it'd be funny with the other stuff. Yeah, getting buying some space cakes for dinner, and oh yes, I'd like that. Pity we haven't got that over here.
Well, the thing is, at least I feel that here it's not like a problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot. There's a lot of use, but it's not like a problem culture around it.
Yeah.
And there are, of course, some outliers, of course, but those people also use other stuff that
Yeah.
isn't as readily available. And but they use the grass to you know, kill some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it really depends on the person. And for me, I use it mostly medicinal, actually. It clears the head, removes a lot of my pain. I have quite the joint disease.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But so it can be used in many ways. But also a really weird thing about the edibles is like, we got the right translation is municipality.
Okay.
Every municipality has a different rule considering edibles. So, for example, my municipality doesn't allow any edibles in the whole municipality.
Oh, okay.
But one city down, they actually do, and they also have different rules regarding the grass.
Shit. That's
So there's like
mad,
very
isn't it?
localized rules.
I always thought about that. And that's one thing I've passed my mind, and I think, do you know what? If you're working in them areas where you got the coffee shops, you know, obviously there's like, you know, there's corporations that work, or people who are doing like, I'll use air quote, professional jobs around that area as well. Like, when they go for the dinner, did they go and indulge a little bit? And it's like, obviously they do. Obviously they do. It's great. What's Derek saying? Mushrooms for lunch.
Well, I did saw this like Vice is in many countries,
Yeah.
and they had this one article once where someone tried to like microdose with truffles.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, they took like a few milligrams every day, like ate it with their yogurt, you know, and and they spread it through the day, and they went to see how it actually affected their life and their work as well, and it allowed them to work more focused, but also to kind of zone out a little bit more than often. You know?
I was going to say, there's no stress in Amsterdam. Everyone's just like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. It's broke.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just have this. Have a toke on there. Oh, that's mad. It is funny that, you know, and you think like something like that's banned, and it's like, it's, you know, it grows on a tree, on a bush, on a plant. What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck? Just like over here is just too. I mean, I thought we'd have it like legalized by now, but it's like it's actually like, oh no, we might reclassify it. We'll reclassify it as what? What does this drug actually do to people? everyone I've met who has a smoke or eats edibles, they're the happiest, mellow people I've ever met in my life. They don't want to fight me. They, like with booze, they don't want to fight me and call me Nan a slag. You know, it's like...
It was actually like I was visiting Amsterdam with my parents a few years ago, and I was with them at the hotel, and I was like, "Hey, mom, can I just go into the city a little bit?" And she's like, "Nah, I'd rather not you do because I don't really trust Amsterdam." I'm like, "Is it okay if I just sit at a coffee shop?" "Oh, sure, no problem. What's gonna happen there?" You know, these people are too chill to worry about anything. You know.
That's amazing. I'd love to go there. That's one place I've got on me. I say me bucket list. I haven't got a bucket list. One place I've got on me pin, if you like. That's one of them to go to. I was saying that to Slacky as well, proper Slack. Like, I'd love to go there. Love to go
The
there.
thing is, if you guys you and Zipsticks really want to go a little bit further the Twitch path, of course, TwitchCon this year is in Rotterdam.
Rotterdam, yeah, that's right. That's not far. I don't know. It's not far from Slack either. Slack is not too far from there. So it might be. Do you know when is that actually?
I believe in June.
June. That might be a good shout, you know.
Yeah.
That might be.
I'm actually considering going myself.
It's like it's not that. I mean, if like if you like yourself and the other guys are going, especially like your Chimu, Slack, and Lizard yourself, Sticky as well. Yuri's good. Like they're all going. It's nice to actually say hello in person, and like Chimu can shout dicks in person. He could just dicks. Okay, shit. But that'd be cool. Like, actually thinking about that, I might mention that to Zips and see. I mean, I'd do it myself. Myself. I'm a little traveller. I like to get about a bit. It's always been. That's why I've never settled in one place. That's why I live like miles away from where I grew up. It's not because I hate the place. I've never been a home bird. I like to explore.
You like to have a healthy distance.
Yeah. It's where I can go. No one can just pop around and spoil me day in the nicest possible way. But yeah, that might be a good idea. I'll in fact, let me make a little thing of this now.
Yeah, I'm still making sure I actually want to go, but when I do, I'll let you know, and maybe we can actually meet up.
Because it's not just getting a ferry over. There's what's it called? There's a place that what we refer to.
Holland.
Well,
Hook
yeah.
van Holland.
Well, on the ferry. There's something. The Hook of Holland. It's called.
Yeah, the Hook van Holland.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
It translates to the corner of Holland.
Oh, okay. And I don't even refer. I mean, I remember going back years ago where Holland, UK referred to Holland as Holland, and it's like that was probably wrong at the time. Because it's Netherlands is the right terminology of it. It's Holland is it right? It's a different place altogether, a different region, or it's
Holland is just two provinces. It's North and South Holland.
Got ya. And Netherlands encompasses both.
Yes.
Got ya.
Because in Dutch, it's called Nederland.
Nederland.
So Nederland, Netherlands, and it actually translates directly to land beneath the something. Land beneath, basically. That's
right, because isn't Netherlands below sea level?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so.
I actually had this whole conversation today about the Afsluitdijk.
Yeah.
Because there was before the Afsluitdijk, there was a sea called the Zuiderzee, or the Southern Sea. And the problem with that sea was that it mainly just kept flooding the Netherlands. So we just built the biggest dam ever. And we turned that sea into a sweet water lake.
Oh, shit. See, I was going to have a little joke there and say, is this why you had clogs? It was like little boats for feet. But like, I'll take that back. And he was like, no, don't say that. I've said it now. Too late.
I actually have clogs, but it's more like I wanted to have one because I'm Dutch, but that's the only reason, But I'm not sure about sizes in England though. But my feet size is like size 48, and it's really hard to find something that's my size.
You're like me then in respect, because in the UK we have a bit of both. We have like the European, if you like, size, and then we have what we have. So we have like 1 to whatever. Like I've got size 13 feet, I've got big feet. I'm 6'5", so I've got to have big feet. Otherwise, you know.
12 and a half in the UK shoes.
Yeah, so 12, so not bad. So, but the size 13, I think that's about 40 to 46.
Yeah, it's actually 48 and a half.
Oh, so 40. Oh, there we go then.
In euro.
There we go.
So we've got similar feet as well.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I think you know, I'd love to go over. And like, not just like, I mean, I'd love to meet you guys as well, but even just seeing the country as well. But like, actually going, hello, nice to meet you in person. Like, Derek, we need to get a flight over there. We need to get over there, but I'll run that with Zip as well. Because like I say, it'd be nice. We talk to people. We talk to you guys. We talk to like Slack and that, and play. And it's like, you know, there's a good friendship there. And it's like, do you know what? This it'd be lovely to actually have a beer and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, just to say hello and stuff. It'd be amazing. That I'll have a look. I've literally got it up on me thing now. The TwitchCon screen right now.
Nice. I actually have friends living in the Hoek van Holland.
Yeah.
And because I live on the other edge of the country.
Yeah.
Next to Germany, and it's like a 2-hour drive there. But since I got friends there, I can probably just stay there instead of
not
needing
bad.
to get like a hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really great.
See, what I'd probably do is just get like an Airbnb. So like it'd be like staying at home but away from home, rather than like a hotel. I'm not knocking hotels. Hotels are sound, but I think if you can find a nice little place, you know, and it's like home, you've got all like the amenities, like you got your dishwasher but not your dishwasher, your washing machine, and I mean, if there wants to be a hot tub as well, why not? Do you know what I mean? I just think like, oh, it's a holiday. It's a holiday after all.
I would have to say, like, there's a good thing about the Netherlands, which is the infrastructure. We have trains going everywhere, basically.
Oh, that's
There's
brilliant.
a bad side, though. They normally run late. So try and always keep one train as a backup, you know?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you want, like, I'd rather go around 11 back home.
Yeah.
But the last train is at 11, so maybe I should go at 10:30.
Yeah, just so you're not like sort of going shit Uber.
Yeah. You don't want to get a cab home.
That's no, definitely not. I used to hate that happening. What's that, Derek? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. We've spoken stuff a few times in the summer. We've spoke longer than others, but the same group, like Yuri, Sticky. He's you know, we had a clan. Here's a little backlog to what we had, Derek. Right, we had the clan on Call of Duty 2. Right, so we're going back 2002, maybe. We're going back a bit too far there. So it was called the Smeg clan. It was a little nod to Red Dwarf. Obviously, you've watched Red Dwarf, Derek, because we were talking about it last night. And we were a laid back clan. Like, what we said was, we're just about fun. All we want to do is have a laugh and have like-minded players play. And we had a forum set up and everything. So, you know, we'd have like the general chat and all that. And then we started, the biggest mistake we done was start playing against other clans. And then we thought, do you know what? Why don't we actually play competitive? Well, let's enter a competitive competition. So we did, and we entered a few, and you know, we done okay. And we entered one called Euro Domination. It was a good tournament at the time, and yeah, we won it. We absolutely fucking romped on with it. But Sticky was our sniper. He was just. Nobody else was allowed on the team. If somebody was playing and somebody had that sniper, or we had like a member of the public coming in and they took the sniper role, they'd be kicked off. It's like, no, it's Sticky has that, because he was just so lethal with it. And like the amount of like even playing, like he was just a machine with it. And like the amount of wins we had through the hell, I mean, we were all good for our own different things, but like we loved the cheeky little melee kill. The amount of rage that we'd have with each other when we'd melee kill each other, you're like, ah! But that's where it all comes from. So like, so Sticky, we've known as long as that. You know, we're going back a long time. We might not have like spoken to throughout all that time, but like I think once you've made that friendship, like weeks, months, years can go by, and you can always pick up where you left off, and that to me is always a good sign. Do you know what I mean?
I always work with my friendships like that because I don't have time to keep up with everybody.
Yeah, that's it. It's just like, you know, we've all got our shit to do, and it's and it runs. It's like needy shit. If you're needy, and I'm not saying like needy in any sense, but if you were struggling and you needed someone to talk to, I'm here. 100% here. But if you're one of them people who are like, I don't even know.
Talk to me.
Yeah, me. It's about me, not you. Me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Nice. I mean, I've got to go feed the dog at 3 a.m. I've got to go. But it's always nice to put like faces, names, voices, all that, in person and knocking a few beers together. I think that'd be amazing. I'm gonna run it by and see. I mean, even like Slack. I don't think Slack would not pass up on that because he lives. He said, I don't know exactly, but he said he's really close to.
I believe he lives in Limburg.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
That's the like southeast. It's like close to Luxembourg, Belgium, and Germany. So there's actually a 3-land point where the 3 countries combine.
All sort of convene if you like. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's mad. But that's like Derek said. That's what happens when you play for the fun of it. We take it too serious. There was
something that's even weirder. There's like parts of Belgian like land deep into the Netherlands. There's like there's a city that's like divided in half.
Yeah.
Like some houses are like in the Netherlands and their neighbors are in Belgium.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, just like the lines just cross straight through the houses.
That's mad.
Yeah. And it's really funny to see on the map as well. If you zoom into like the south of the Netherlands, like a little bit middle south, you can see like a few spots where it's just like, why is there Belgium here?
I know, you're like, who put Belgium here? Who put them here? People with like flags in the windows to wind you up, and you're like, what the fuck's this guy doing?
It's like so weird.
Fuck, man, that's so bizarre. That's mad. That it's a bit like, I think if like the UK in that sense, it's not obviously because we're all like, we've got that cutesy little United Kingdom. It sounds great, but like
you don't feel all that united at times.
Not always, no. I mean, and again, I'm not knocking anyone from the UK because I'm from the UK myself, but there's a distinct difference from English, Scottish, Welsh, and some of the Irish, like. A lot of I'm talking about hardcore Welsh people. Hardcore Welsh. There's a lot of hardcore Welsh people that do not like English. Full stop. You come to my town, I know you speak English, and I can speak English, but I'm going to speak Welsh to you, and I am not going to change my language to help you out. Fuck you. Learn my language. And I mean, I had a situation. I went to this place called Portmaddock. It's a lovely place. Big like that, like a little harbour and stuff like that, with these big mountains either side. It was so nice, and I was picking up. This is for me business. I was picking up an ice cream fridge, and the guy who was selling it was English, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's lovely. Just if you go to the petrol station, just be careful." And I was thinking, like, shit, I've got to go to the petrol station because I've got a long drive back. Yeah. So I went. I stopped at Tesco first. And I remember the checkout girl talking. I must have just looked like I was Welsh or something. She just started talking. And my instinct was just to laugh and smile and nod my head and go, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And this look, she sort of just looked at me. As if to say, like, you absolute knob, you're English and you've just tried to pass yourself off as a Welsh speaker. So straight away, I was already flapping, and like I paid with my card and got my stuff, and I'm like, thank you. Didn't know what thank you was in Welsh at the time. Then got in the car and I'm like, I've got to go to the petrol station. And then it was literally, I remember pulling up and going, I've got to go to the petrol station. I had to psych myself up. It's like, I've got to go to the petrol station now, and I've just been warned about the petrol station. I've just gone to Tesco, where these guys are like, should be nice people, and I've just been like made to feel like an absolute dick through my fault. I shouldn't have done what I've done. I should have just been like, oh, I'm sorry.
They don't talk with each other,
honest to God. But that's one of the only few places where I've been where I've felt like, oh, I shouldn't be here. I really shouldn't be here. Or if it was, I should have at least tried. Learn like, hello. What? Borada? It was one of them. But like, other than that, yeah. And I've had one bad experience in France. Where were we? Oh God, where were we? It was a school trip we were with, and I can't remember. Is it Bordeaux? Sure, it might have been Bordeaux or somewhere like that. I can't remember where it was. It definitely began with a B. Was it Boulogne? Oh, whatever. Began with a B. I can't remember now. And I remember us walking, like, you know, there was a group of us, we must have been, and we were loud, you know, typical English dickheads. Blah, 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 blah. And this guy walking past, I could see him. He had a can of Pepsi in his hand, and he's just doing this with his Pepsi, shaking it from side to side. And I could see him doing it, and I'm thinking, this guy's a lunatic. Does he know that he's going to fizz it up? I didn't know that Pepsi was for me. And as he walked past, he just put it up and just in my face. And I just got a face full. I couldn't even react, apart from being like shocked because it was freezing cold Pepsi. But I couldn't react. I couldn't get angry because I thought, like, I will get my head kicked in if I react. There's nothing. As much as we're in a big group and there's teachers here, like that's lunatic behaviour. Like opening a can of pop on someone's face is like, yeah, you do that with a group of people, you're clearly fucking mad. And that was the only other bad time I've had. Like, France itself is not too bad. It wasn't too bad. The breakfasts weren't great. Fucking baguettes, mate. That's like, I don't want a continental breakfast. I want to have some sausage and bacon, please. So, you know.
Well, actually, I went to Paris once. With friends, and I drove there. So, to give you an idea, it was Friday evening, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, like the middle of rush hour. And I drove from the highway into the city center of Paris. I came into such a clutter of cars that so in front of me there were cars, left of me there were cars, right of me were cars, and back and behind me there were 2 rows of cars trying to merge together.
Oh shit.
My position was in the middle of the crossroads. So it's like, I can't go anywhere. All the stoplights are red anyway, so let's just put on the handbrake. Sit back, relax. We're not going anywhere, guys. Just wait until this is over.
Fucking hell, it's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. And do you know what? Talking about cars, like this happened the other day, and this again, I'm not hating on Welsh people, but this person was clearly Welsh. We were driving, right, in an area I've never been before, right? So Google decided not to take us back on the main A road route. Now, the A roads for us are like main roads, 60 mile an hour roads. We can drive really fast, plenty of room on them. Sometimes they're like dual carriageways. Well, Google decided in its infinite wisdom, you're not going back that way. We're going to send you back this way because it looks like it's quicker as the crow flies. Oh my God, it was single track roads. And it was night time as well. So we're driving back. And then this car comes around the corner, single track road. I can't go forward, you can't go forward. And they're on a hill. They've just come over the brook of a hill. I've just come round the bend. So I sit there and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not moving because I've got to go round the bend. Yeah. So you move back. So we're both sitting there. And we're both sitting there. And then it's like, if I flash me lights, that might cause a problem. And they're probably thinking the same. So we sat there a little bit longer.
The only thing you need was like this little like bushweed, like.
And it literally was. It was sort of like, and then it was like,
stand up.
I can't see who's in the car because it was like so dark. But even though the lights were on, you're getting blinded by their lights. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to reverse. But no, clearly they're not moving. So I give in. That was the worst reverse of it. It was pitch black, single track road. I couldn't see the sides of the road because my reverse light, clearly, I found at that time, isn't bright. It's not a bright reverse light, so I couldn't see where I'm going. So this person in the car decided to turn their headlights off. They literally turned their headlights off. So I was like, I can't see shit. I literally can't see shit. So anyway, I got to this place just off the corner, and it was a little like a passing point where a car can duck in. So I'd done it, and then their headlights come on, and as they drove past, it was this girl who was driving the car, and I sort of just put my hand up being like, you know, nice one, and she had a McDonald's fucking milkshake in her hand, just carried on drinking her milkshake and didn't even acknowledge I was there. It was only when I got up the hill she could have reversed back 20 yards and we both could have passed. Like, instead of like me driving in reverse for 10 minutes blind, thinking I'm going to scrape the side of the car because I can't see, because there's rocks and trees sticking out of the side and it's single path. I can't see nothing. I can't see a thing. They only had to reverse a small amount. That to me was like, yep, you are definitely from this area. You are one of them. And that only happened. That must have been what, a week or two ago. A week or two. We've taken my little girl to a cheerleader class, a new one, which I don't want to go back to ever again because of that. Because it was like, Google's a dickhead. Google's just took us on a mad one. I don't want to go back.
Google, I thought we were friends.
And I was like, fucking dickhead, I told you. But Derek's saying, well, you've been to Bordeaux, Derek. Gorgeous place, but obnoxious people. That might have been where I was, because I found the same when I was there with the can of Coke. That said everything to me. And then we went to a place called the Bagatelle, which was a long coach drive away, which is like a fairground or a theme park. And that was fun. I remember that was when we were in an overhead, what are they called? Overhead, the things you get in, they take you from one point to another point overhead on cable car. Jesus, what's wrong with me? And one of my mates is a little bit like, he was a little bit mad at the time. He still is. He's a bit crazy, and he's like shooting fingers to these lads down below, and they're on the crazy golf. And then we start getting lower and lower, and these lads have come out of the crazy golf holding onto the putters, and I'm going, we're gonna die. And he's laughing. He's like, don't worry, we can just run. But anyway, if that fella at the front who controls the gate, if he wasn't where he was, we would have been beaten to a pulp. This guy saved our ass. But this lad was like, as we were going in, he's going, oh look, we're getting off now. I was like, did you not think of looking before we actually got off? Like, there's the station where we're getting off. Well, but the guy was like, he wouldn't let them in, and he's like, you stay here, what's gone on? And I'm looking at my mate saying, don't open your mouth, because you'll tell him the truth. He'd be like, I told him to fuck off. Yeah, he'd be like, I was giving him the finger. He was like, don't say a word. So we're like, we don't know. We might have just looked at them a bit funny. And then we're looking at me mate like, don't speak. Don't. And lucky enough, he didn't. But like, we had to wait. He waited for a while. He's like, just wait. Don't worry. He's like, there's no joke here. It's no joke. And we're like, no, we're not laughing. Seriously, like, I'm literally, if you check my underpants now, there's going to be a bit of poo in it. Serious. I'm not. We were going to get beaten with the putters. We would have been part of the crazy golf. Honestly, it was mad. So Derek's worked with in Nice as well. Absolutely stink. No offense. It's the food, isn't it? It's some of the food, like the garlic, the typical. What did he say? Like with the French, they do like to indulge in a lot of garlic. That could be a stereotype, but yeah, I love garlic. I might be a bit French, you know. Could be a bit French. Must have something. I love garlic, but yeah, I can imagine. Right then, guys, I'm gonna call it tonight. Do you know what? This is the sort of shit that happens with me. I go, I'm gonna go now, and then you get talking, and I've said it before. I need to do some chatty streams where we just talk about any old shit, because clearly we have a good laugh when we're talking about stuff. I love it. Absolutely love it. But I'll run that with Zip as well to see what he thinks, because he might be up for that. I mean, I am, regardless. I'm up for that, regardless. I'd like to do that.
Sure. If you like, afterwards, I'm still playing a little bit of Windward if you want to see what it's
I'm
like.
Gonna, to be honest, I'm probably not now. I'm probably gonna check on the little kiddies to see that they're okay, and then
it's getting late.
What time are we now? 25 to midnight. It's not late. I'm usually I stay up like really late, but like, because I've been sat in this chair and me arse, I feel like I'm growing into the chair. I'm setting roots. It's like, do you know what? But yeah, I'll definitely
one with the chair.
Literally, I'm gonna stand up on the chairs. I'm like a snail. This chair's coming with me. The chair's gonna come with me. It's me. I'm a hermit crab. But I'll definitely be up for the game next time, mate. Honestly, because now I've seen the game properly and had a little look at the gameplay. It's like, ooh, that looks really good.
It is, but like there is quite the learning curve, as in a lot of things are not being explained.
Yeah.
And I've got about 80 hours in right now, so I know a lot about the game. I don't know everything, but if you got any questions like how does this work, just send me a message and I'll answer you.
Brilliant. Sam Peppy, you are a legend, mate. It's always a pleasure when I get to speak to you, mate. Always a pleasure.
Amazing.
I'll speak to you soon. I'll definitely catch you on one of your streams as well. I'll definitely catch you.
Thank you.
It's I'm just intrigued. Right, dude, take it easy. I'm gonna wrap the stream up, and I will definitely speak to you soon, dude. 100%. Take care, dude. You too, mate. Good night. Ooh, right. Sorry, Derek. So it's you picked them up at the... Oh, you got picked up at the airport in a hole. It was just BO. It wasn't garlic. It was literal pit stink. Oh, man. Brilliant. Right, guys. Again, it's been another great stream. I think half of it we've spent talking, which is nice. I should have changed the title, really, shouldn't I? An evening with Zampepe and friends. Love it. Love it. Right, guys, that's it for now. That's me for the night. I'll do me usual if you've got this far and you've enjoyed the content, whether it be Fortnite or just listening to us talk. Why not click on follow? And for all my YouTube dudes who are watching on YouTube, why not give a thumbs up if you haven't already? And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Like, there's the horrible bit out the way now. I hate doing that because it sounds so like robotic when I say all that, because I say it a lot. But that's me for the night, guys. I've had fun. Derek, nice to see you in again, mate. Absolutely, yeah. Absolute legend, mate. I will catch you next time. Zampepe, I'll see you soon. Everybody else who's watched, thank you so much. I will see you next time, and I am going to go and have a nice cold drink and try and peel this chair off my ass. See you later, guys. Take it easy.